What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Now less than 900 subs away from 22,000 subscribers. I'm going to be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout the January transfer window, coming up in less than 2 weeks' time. So if you want to stay in the loop with the latest Manchester City transfer news throughout the winter January transfer window, then do subscribe with your notifications on. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below, so if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries, leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. Aiming for 300 likes once more, so any help towards that like goal would be much appreciated. And also don't forget to let me know your thoughts in the comments below of these transfers. I'm always interested in what you do have to say, so do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And lastly, this video is sponsored and it's brought to you by OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to go and download the OneFootball app, then the link is at the top of my description. Downloading the OneFootball app just keep you up to date with all the latest football news, latest football transfer news as well. It's one source of information for where I get all my transfer stories from. It's well worth having. It also keeps you up to date with all the latest football scores, results, statistics, live league tables, what channel you can view the games on, and all your good footballing needs. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. Like I said, in my opinion, it is the best footballing app out there. It's a free app to download, so worthwhile having. Go and use my link to go and download OneFootball. Without further ado though, let's crack on with this video. Let's start off with the contract news, and we've got an update on Gabriel Jesus. He's wanted on a new contract by Manchester City. That is according to 90 Minutes Football. Manchester City, they are ready to open up talks with Jesus and his representatives, as City want to put him on a new long-term contract. Good news if you are Gabriel Jesus, and I can imagine that to be true. And speaking of long-term contracts, moves us on to the other senior first-team player at Manchester City, which is a big and exciting update on Bernardo Silva. Now, Bernardo Silva, the Sun, they're saying they've got an exclusive saying City, they want to keep him on a long-term deal at Manchester City, and City, to keep him at the club, want to match his wage with some of the highest earners at Manchester City. They want to double Bernardo Silva's wages up to £300,000 per week, and that is convince him to stay at City and end speculation over his future. City are believed to be looking at a contract that goes beyond 2025, so that would be a contract that is at least a 5-year contract, which is excellent news. If we could get him to sign that contract, then to me that would be just like a brand new signing. It could arguably be just as big as signing a new striker at Manchester City. Bernardo Silva has been completely influential at Manchester City, so it's so important that we're keeping hold of our best players, and I regard Bernardo Silva as one of Manchester City's obviously best players, so I think that he should have a wage to be able to match that, and I'm hoping that he wants to stay at Manchester City and end speculation from the summer of saying that he wanted to leave. Barcelona are interested and other clubs are interested too, so committing to Manchester City, that would be fantastic news if that story does end up to be true. So I'll keep my eyes and ears open for any developments on that. And Joao Cancelo is going down the same route. City are still working early 2022 on a new contract for Cancelo. Just like Bernardo Silva, he's regarded as a key player, and he is the next player that City are targeting, as City are looking towards new contracts, obviously for big first team players. So that's something City can get sorted. Doesn't have to just be in January, that can come afterwards as well. Now, moving on to the outs, we've got an update on Ferran Torres. It's not a transfer update done by me unless I've got an update on Ferran Torres. Now, Jose Alvarez in Spain says that Ferran Torres to Barcelona, it's 90% done, and he believes that the La Liga club, they're willing to offer up to 50 million euros plus 5 million euros in bonuses to get this transfer done, which obviously they're starting to increase. It's gone from 40 to 45, 45 up to 50. We're getting 50 plus 5 million euros. So obviously City looking to try and accumulate as much money as possible. How much Barcelona can afford, that remains to be seen. Not too sure on what if Ferran Torres will still be a Manchester City player come the January transfer window. If the rumours are to be believed, then he is believed to be edging closer every day really towards moving to Barcelona. It's all about, have Barcelona got the cash to be able to afford him? Have they got that money there to be able to pay for him? Can they get him on the wage structure? Will La Liga allow him to be registered? It's very complicated, but I'll keep you up to date with all the latest happenings with Ferran Torres. Now, moving on to the ins, we've got a youngster at Manchester City. It comes in the form of Emile Heskey's son, Jadon. He's apparently set to sign a new scholarship at Manchester City, which is going to see him stay with the Manchester City Academy. He has already been here for what's been described by the MEN as years, and so they're looking now to promote him up to the Manchester City Academy, which is great news for Jadon. And Manchester City do like to go along the routes of former professional football players' children. Of course, we've seen Rory Delap's son Liam Delap having tremendous success over the last couple of seasons with the City Academy, and obviously Jadon looking to follow in the footsteps of his father with Emile Heskey and try and replicate that and become a Premier League football player as well, which obviously City are happy with his development to keep him in the academy as he starts moving towards 16, 17 years old and towards the under-18s team, which will then be a promotion up to the EDS team. So great news there for Jadon, if the story is to be believed by the Manchester Evening News. Now, moving on to our final story, takes us on to a player that I've got a feeling I'm going to be mentioning an awful lot during the January transfer window, Dusan Vlahovic. Now, I've been told I don't pronounce the H, so I'm going to presume it's just take the H out, which is Vlahovic. Is that? I've no idea. I've no idea. Somebody let me know in the comments below, please. Anyway, Sports Witness, they say Pep Guardiola, he has identified Dusan Vlahovic as the, put the H in, Dusan Vlahovic as the striker that he wants, and he believes he has the capabilities to succeed in the immediate present and also in the future too. Vlahovic is in scintillating form in Serie A with Fiorentina, so much so Fiorentina have gone back in with Vlahovic's representatives and his camp and offered him a new contract to make him the highest paid player at Fiorentina, which his representatives and his agents have said no. The stance is very simple from Fiorentina. They will not consider anything under 70 million euros. That's the price we're looking at, 70 million euros. We know the fee's probably going to be pretty similar between Vlahovic and also with Erling Haaland. That's what we're aiming for. If City want to make a move, they could well make a move in January. Do I personally think that they will? That's a question. I'm not too sure if they will, but all I'm thinking is if City do not make a move for Dusan Vlahovic in the January transfer window, I've got a feeling other clubs might, and more teams are starting to get linked with the Serie A hotshots, and should he decide to join another club that isn't Manchester City, then our striker list, which is pretty narrow, it's got Darwin Núñez on there, Harry Kane, and of course we're getting heavily linked with Erling Haaland as well. Other than them three options, our list goes from 4 down to 3. There might be some other players that City might consider. I'm not too sure, but yeah, if City want him, City are probably going to have to act in the January transfer window. The question is, will they? That remains to be seen. Any developments on that and any other stories, I of course will keep you up to date, so do make sure you do subscribe. Daily Manchester City transfer updates coming throughout all of the January transfer window for you guys to enjoy, so do make sure you do subscribe with the bell pressed to put your push notifications on to be notified immediately for when I do upload. I know that you want to be staying in the loop with the latest Manchester City transfer news, and I'll be keeping you up to date ASAP with all the latest, so do subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget also social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. I'm looking for a sponsor for them daily Manchester City transfer videos throughout the January transfer window. So if that is something that does interest you, do let me know through my email in the description. Also, don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 300 likes, that's the aim. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. And lastly, do make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below, so I'm much interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. Dusan Vlahovic, do you think City should make a move? Let me know in the comments below. 50 million euros, would you be accepting that for Ferran Torres? What's your thoughts on Jesus and Bernardo Silva potential new contracts? Let me know, and I'll see you all again very soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. This video definitely didn't take me 6 attempts to make. We've been making various amounts of mistakes. Have a great day, everybody. I've been JSGC, bidding you all a farewell. I hope everyone is safe and well too. Peace. Ciao for now.